Right then, hello. Just a quick one, just a very, very quick one, but it's a very, very, very important one. So, the COA numbers with the TGBCH coins, we now have a few of you collecting those, which is great, fantastic, and we've had over half a dozen or so sold out, which you can see if you go to tgbch.co.uk and have a look in the articles, and you can find the sold out list that we do. Mick puts it up there for you so that you can see. You can also see, I think, on the TGBCH app, which you can download from the App Store. Anyway, this is just to clarify a couple of things and also to help us a little bit because it can get a bit confusing. We do have people that say, "Can I have specific numbers?" and and this is going to sound a bit harsh, and I don't mean it to, but we quite often get asked for specific COA numbers from people that are, say, using Casper Cash or something like that. Now, here's how the TGBCH coins have to work. We list a coin for sale. We list it on a pre-order. If you want a specific COA number, you have to get in there and order it and pay for it whilst it's on a pre-order. Yes, you can use your Casper Cash to buy the TGBCH coins, but you can only do that once they've arrived and are no longer a pre-order. Now we're going to get onto a bit of a cycle now. So as soon as the coins arrive, one of Harry's first jobs will be the coins have arrived. So now he'll go on and he'll adjust the listing to say it's no longer a pre-order, they're in stock. And at that point, anybody that's got Casper Cash, if they want to use them against that coin, that's fine. However, you can't do that and at the same time book your specific COA numbers because it's not fair on the people that are paying. And that doesn't help us when you're using Casper Cash on it. In one way, it helps us. Of course, it does, because it gives you something to spend with your voucher. But on the other hand, and I hope you can understand this, it doesn't help us when it comes to paying for the manufacture of the coins, getting them delivered, and paying for the COAs, etc. Right? Because obviously you're using up a voucher for it. So we're just going through. Harry's asked me to go through and confirm who's getting what COA numbers. Now I have, and there's three I can't identify. So we have number 5, we have number 6, and we have number 10. And number 10 is building up a bit now. So if you one of the people that specifically wants one of those numbers, 5, 6, 10, I need you to get in touch. And what we need is for you to be able to go in and buy your coin on pre-order. So let's take for example the new Kew Garden set. There's 3 coins in a set, comes in a little case, and that's priced at $49.95 for the set. However, on pre-order it's $39.95. As soon as they arrive, the price will go up to $49.95, and at that point you can use your Casper Cash vouchers if you have any. So I have, for example, I have one person that buys 3 or 4 of each one that we make. So, but that person specifically wants one specific number. They're happy to take potluck on the others. Because they don't buy every single time the same amount. So therefore they know that they can't have specific COA numbers for the other 3, if you see what I mean. Because sometimes they'll buy 4, sometimes they'll buy 3, whatever. So if you're definitely buying when we list it for sale, then you can spot your COA number. For example, I have somebody else that is now, from now on, they're going to have 2 of whatever we produce. So each time we produce something, we'll put it up, Harry will put it up for sale, he'll put it on a pre-order, and that person will go in and buy and pay for 2. So if they're going to now buy and pay for 2 every single time, or they can choose 2 COA numbers, and they can choose the next 2 lowest available for them, and that's fine. Now that helps us. It helps us in various ways. It helps us, as I said, pay for the coins, pay for the COAs, etc., get all that done. But it also helps us in that it gives us guaranteed sales, so that we know the moment we list one, we've got X amount of sales. And obviously, what I'm trying to do in my mathematical brain is I'm trying to get to a point where we list, as soon as we list one, we get the people come in with the definite regular COAs. They come in, boom, and buy it immediately. That money then pays for all of them, so that I can get that on a roll. And then ideally, I need to build it up slightly, so that the people that are diving in and paying immediately for their COA numbers that they want is more than what it's costing us. And so immediately we make a little bit of a profit straight away. And then that profit can start increasing the more people that come on board who have a specific COA number. And our customers have been brilliant in the fact that if you come on and you think, oh, I should have done this ages ago, but I'll start now. Like I was talking to somebody this morning who started now. And so I said to them, if you want to start collecting that same number, then as time goes on, you don't have to do it all at once, but as time goes on, what you can do is you let me know and I'll put a shout out for you. Because we've got a lot of customers that will just have a look through their COAs, and some people are not bothered. They're just collecting the coins with the COAs, but they're not bothered about a COA number. So if you're buying and paying for a specific COA number, those people will be helpful, and they'll go, oh, I've got one, here you go, and they'll probably send it to you and swap the COA numbers over with you. You know, so you can get the ones that you've missed. Now you can't get all of them. Me personally, I have number 13 for every single coin we produce. And like an idiot, I didn't do it right from the beginning. And so I had to put a shout out and say, look, you know, if anybody's got number 13, can you let me have it? And so on, can we do a swap? And I've now got to the point where I'm one single coin missing. I can't tell you what that coin is. I should know, but I don't know. But I do remember there's one that I haven't got. I've got them all, number 13, apart from one. You know, and that in itself becomes valuable, because if somebody said to me, I've got that number 13 you want, Ian, and I know you want it, I'll sell it to you for 20 quid or 30 quid, I'd probably buy it because it would complete my collection. You know, so COA numbers can be quite worth it to some people. Some people don't care. Some people do care. I've known people that would try and collect the lowest number. I've also known people that would try and collect the highest number, that kind of thing. You know, so these sorts of things are available. So if you would like to start getting involved with that, and you're a person that's like, yep, from now on, I'm going to buy every single one that you produce, and I'm going to buy it when you list it, so that you've got my money to put towards the costs, then you can pick your own COA number. You can pick any number you want that hasn't already gone. And there's a lot of good numbers available. I mean, for example, I think number 100 is available. I think number 50 is available. I think 88 is available. And you might think, well, why would somebody want those numbers? 50 bullseye is a good number. 100 is a good number because it's the top. And 88 is a good number because in the Chinese way of doing things, they tend to follow 888 a lot. Now, from the number of coins that we're producing, as you know, we've done 250, we've done 200, we've done 500 and 1,000 and so on. We are now going to stick to, like rigidly stick to, even when sometimes I think, oh, I think we should, no, not going to do it. We're going to stick to 100. That's it. 100 of whatever. So if we do a set of 3, a set of 6, an individual coin, doesn't matter what we do, it's going to be 100 of each one, maximum. Until we get to the point where we list it and we go, right, we're doing this coin next, or this set of coins next, limited edition of 100, and we sell the entire 100 before they arrive. Now, we've only done that once or twice, but we've got to be able to do that every single time. So once that's happened, say about 6 times on the bounce, something like that, that's a good enough indication to say, okay, we're now up there. At that point, I'll make it 150. And from then onwards, the mintage will be 150. And then once I'm selling out that 150 half a dozen times on the bounce, then we'll make it 200. But no matter what the coin, no matter what the commemoration, because like, for example, Kew Gardens Pride, which was a lovely one that we produced, lovely colours, we did 500 of that. And although we've sold them all, I still have grave doubts. Not grave doubts. I still have doubts in that we shouldn't have done that. We should have just done 100. We should have done 100 all the way through, and then that would now be trading hands at a lot more money than what it is. And that's part of what I want to build, is not only a collectible commodity, but a collectible commodity that we all know is going to go up in value straight away. Within a year, it's going to treble in value or fourfold in value. That's what I'm aiming for. And I can't do that by chopping and changing how many I'm making and so on. So from now on, from this Q set that we've just produced, we've just done a Q set, red, white and blue for the coronation. It's in a plastic case. That is 100. 100 of each coin. So it's 100 sets. It's not being sold separately. It's only being sold as a set of 3. So whatever we do from now on will only be a maximum of 100. And we're going to stick to that 100 no matter what, as I say, until we get to a point where we've produced half a dozen, we've listed them, pre-ordered them and sold out before they arrive. That's the point, to then push it and go to 150. And even when we keep increasing as the time goes on, once we hit 1,000, we'll never go beyond that. But that is a long way off, and that is like that's like shooting for the stars. To be able to get to a point where we do a pre-order on 1,000 and we've sold the whole lot before they arrive, that's shooting for the stars, and I understand that. So we've just got to pull back a little bit, not quite run as much, go back to walking before we run. And I need to identify these things because I've got into so many problems, as you know, in the past. So I try to learn by each mistake that I make. And I do think it was a mistake to go down the road of trying to do too many too quickly. So from now on, we rein it in, and that makes whatever we do now seriously collectible, right? And as I say, if you're interested in doing it in the way that you can, like if you can afford to and you want to get your set for free or your coin for free, then buy 2, one for you and one to sell, and sell one for the price of what the 2 cost you, so that you get your one for free. And remember, if a coin hasn't hit £50 on the secondary market within 12 months of selling out, then you can send it back and get a £50 credit, which you can put towards something else. So it's a hell of a guarantee, and I make that guarantee because I absolutely understand the supply and demand market, and I know that if we stick to that 100, once we've sold out, it will hit 50 quid within 12 months. Okay, so it's really important I just get this across. So if you would like a regular COA number and you're thinking, well, you know, my birthday's the 24th, or I live at number 16, or I just want the same number, I want a high number, or I want my birthday number, or my mum's birthday number, or my child's birthday number, or whatever, as long as no one else has got it, you can have it, as long as you are then going to buy each one as we produce it. Because what we can't do is we can't chop and change about. Either you're going to have a specific COA number all the time, or you're not, essentially. Okay, so if you're wanting one of any of those COA numbers that I've mentioned, I think it was 5, 6 and 10, let us know. And because those have been put by, but they haven't been purchased. So obviously we need you to purchase them. And if you want to come off of that system, maybe you was doing that system, but I don't know, maybe things have happened and you can't afford to, for example. You know, I mean, there's a lot of help, there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment with finances and stuff. We've just worked out that, you know, our gas and electric and all that kind of stuff has now hit £100 a week. Ridiculous money. So it's no wonder that people are feeling that squeeze. So if you've been doing a specific COA number, but you can't say afford to buy every single one, then let us know and we'll take you off that system, because it would be unfair on someone else to just keep saving a COA number if we're not getting that money in. Do you see what I mean? And I know that sounds a bit cold and a bit hard, but I'm still fighting to try and, you know, square away round 2 and round 3, and I really, really need to do that, and I can't do that without getting enough cash in. So, you know, a few things we've got to change around, and a few things we've got to tighten up and make better. Right. So if you would like a regular COA number, you'd like a specific one, and we still have some low numbers available. If you'd like any specific ones, then get in touch. You've got my number. Get in touch, send me a message, and we'll organise it for you. But it must be for a regular order, and it can't be an automatic order either. I can't give you a link where you sign up like Westminster, and then every time we produce one, we just bill you. We don't have the facility to do that. That's far beyond our capabilities. So it has to be, the onus has to be on you. We'll list it for sale. You need to go in. When we let you know, you need to go in straight away and buy it, so that we got the money straight away. We can send it off to them and we can get the coins delivered straight away. See what I mean? Okay, so if anybody wants that, let me know. All right then. And if you're any of those ones that I've mentioned, also let me know. Okay, thanks very much, and a bit of love out my bucket, and see you all later. Bye for now.